ideas and the hopes that prevailed in this election don't have any political party label. Republican, Democrat, Independent alike, people are looking for politicians who are serious. They want politicians who care more about the next generation than the next election. And that means finding common ground and confronting the very serious, real problems we face.
You've sponsored 68 pieces of legislation that were signed by President Obama, 82 signed by President Trump, 37 pieces of legislation signed by Joe Biden.
The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act is passed.
Rob worked so hard, so knowledgeable on the subject.
The Infrastructure and Investment and Jobs Act of 2021.
This infrastructure bill that will be signed today is going to have a positive impact on every single American. This is what can happen when Republicans and Democrats decide we're going to work together.
CHIPS Act earlier this year, on and on it goes.
I want to thank Rob Portman for being the gentleman and decent man that he is, and for showing that Democrats and Republicans can work together to get big things done for our country.
The things that stand out to me are where you kind of can change the culture or change the approach that our country takes to an issue.
The Comprehensive Addiction and Recovery Act.
We have legislation going to the President of the United States that changes the paradigm. The members behind me of this Congress coming together on a bipartisan basis, I would say even a nonpartisan basis.
I've been to Ukraine a number of times, and this is our fight in addition to their fight.
A dozen years in the Senate, a dozen years in the House, several years in senior positions in the White House.
I wouldn't be here today without the strong and constant support of my family.
Every time you have stood before the people of Ohio, you've won. You have not lost a single election.
Ohio Senator Rob Portman, a Republican, will win re-election.
It's time to try something else. And for me, it's probably going to be a combination of public service in some way, encourage the country to move in a more civil, bipartisan way, because I think that's what's necessary right now and it's what's missing. And I think that your job is really pretty simple, which is you were hired to get something done to make people's lives better. And I feel truly honored to have been able to do it. And as I tell my constituents back home, you know, you've given me the opportunity of a lifetime to help serve Ohio and our country and get stuff done.